Hello, my Heavenly community. So I'm getting ready to go into the gym, but I really wanted to come in here and make this video because it's really been weighing on my heart. For anybody that has ever changed something in their life because they have been led by their religion or their faith or whatever it may be, and when you have changed something about you, it has caused somebody else's world to be turned upside down, please don't ever think that whatever you did to them was devastating to the point where they feel like they still need to blame you. If they need to blame you for something, it's all because you decided to make a change in what was causing you pain, and you didn't want to ride that roller coaster of pain. You knew it was better to have peace with your Father and to be in His will than to be of this world and trying to please every person that came around you. I have tried to figure out why people want to blame you, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, okay, they prosecuted Jesus too, so why would I think that that wouldn't happen to me when I'm following my Father as well? So I'm wise enough to know that if people do want to blame you, it's because there's unhealed situations that they haven't dealt with, and it's better to blame somebody else and to actually tell you why they're really mad at you. It's easier to blame and just walk away from the scene. It's like being a bystander. You see the situation, but you rather just walk away. To put them on the red carpet and actually ask them why are they actually mad at you, and if they say it out loud, it would probably make no sense to them to say it out loud, to know I'm actually not really mad at this person for what I thought I was mad at that person for. It actually had nothing to do with them. People are really good at redirecting their pain onto other people and trying to inflict that same pain that they felt for many years onto other people, and usually it's the closest ones to them. They usually get the short end of the stick, and that's never fair for anybody. So don't think for one moment because you decided to change something in your life that it makes it okay for other people to still put blame and pain on you. It's not fair. And you don't have to take that as your portion. You do not have to take that as your portion. There's music beside me, but I'm still going to continue on with this word. You don't have to take that as your portion. For somebody to not want to give you an answer, they don't have to. Nobody deserves to get an answer for somebody, but if they deserve to have that grudge grow like another world on their back, then that's their portion. That doesn't have to be your portion. You have the right to be happy. They have the right to be happy when they get to that part. But I just find it so strange how people will want to release unhealed pain on other people instead of actually dealing with it, or never really point out why they're really mad at you. It could be, I really sometimes think it's like a form of jealousy. And I don't even like to say that because there's really nothing in any of us that we need to be jealous of, because we all have the ability to be great at stuff. But that unhurt and that hurt they're trying to put on you, it's just not fair. It's not. And you got to stay encouraged. You know, there are going to be moments, those feelings are real. You want to acknowledge them. You want to, like, okay, that wasn't right. I really didn't do anything to that person. I have tried to check off all these lists, on my mind of what I've done to this person. And you probably cannot even list anything that you have done to that person besides change something that affected you. And that person just doesn't see it that way. They would rather see it as you are their closest person that I can give the hurt that I went through too. So just take it. It's just normal. I'm going to just keep passing it on to you. When really it's not normal. It's not fair. And that person, they know it's not fair. So yeah, this is just some experience that I have went through in my past. And I felt the need to come on here and just share it with all. You don't have to turn your world upside down just because somebody else just cannot get a grasp that you decide to change your world. If they don't want to change your world, that's okay. But you decided to make a change. You decided to go on this journey of purging anything that was not pure. And our Father knows our heart, and he knows it's good, it's genuine. You're not going out to be malicious to anybody, I would hope. And the goal is, if you feel good about something that you've done and you know you can sleep well at night, that's important. Now, there's some people out here that just do things hurtfully and they can sleep great at night, but ultimately it's still taking a toll on their heart, because your heart is how you act. How you act is what's in your heart. It's really that simple. So if you have a pure heart, your intentions are always pure. They're not going to be, I'm going to do this because I can get this back at this person, or I'm going to treat this person this way because 10 years ago she did this to me or he did this to me. To hold on to that grudge, you're creating a world inside of another world, and you may even lose control in that world. So don't beat down the person who decided to take control of their world and change it. So I really hope this video is encouraging to anybody that comes across it. Remember, stay in faith, stay in the Father's will, keep yourself prayed up, just continue to, you know, be a blessing to others, so then they can be a blessing to you. And just, you know, don't get discouraged by the people of this world. Remember, it's part of the journey. When you're walking a faith-led journey, you're going to be looked at as odd, you're going to be looked at as strange, but if they only knew how great it was to be odd and strange with your Father, they might want to come over